All right, everybody, I'm back. I made it back from that doctor. So again, I told y'all I would be back. I'm gonna try this here YouTube, and I'm gonna blast out on here. Um, a lot of people been following me on Facebook, and I told everybody I would be on bit the YouTube now, and get a following audience over here on YouTube. So the reason why I'm here is to let everybody know that first of all, I tried to get everybody to do what God had came to me and asked me to get his people together ways to deal with this Trump situation and basically get Trump out of office. Now, a lot of people are convinced that impeach Trump. Now, Trump not this. We have laws in this country that if we impeach Trump, what happens is that since that the vice president for whoever he may be, and Pence is listed as the vice president, if you so you will go ahead and get rid of Trump to move over and become the president, and you don't know what you're here to tell you that God came to me, and it's down in Washington. So let's just be the Haitian, Jew, Christian. If you are paying taxes here in the United States, you are doing this. You are innocent. So don't let nobody fool y'all. Is Gregory Wiggs. I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That you are the true federal government, and you are when the 2016 elections went down, this is what's supposed to have happened. When the first state, North Carolina, the voting issue, started voting Carolina, and their vote jumped from Democrat and went to Republican. Then they had more voting sites. Thing, they voted Democrat. They vote would jump from Democrat and go to. That's called cheating. So eventually, the governor had to shut down the whole state of North Carolina. Then there was another state that did the same exact thing. That's two whole state people, two states that had to get shut down. But you gotta, the votes are, those votes had went straight to that Republican, which was Donald Trump. Now, whatever happened to of the rest of the people that did not vote yet, never did tell us shit. Still got two states that got shut down. But keep in mind, we paying these people the best interests at hand. And they're right there in Washington, D.C., not too far away from North Carolina. And they did not do shit. They could have stopped. They could have delayed. They could have did whatever they wanted to do, because the three branches of government down in Washington, D.C. is the highest employees that we employ. We, the taxpayers. And they did not do shit. Don't you think that the president is the most powerful person in this country? Not. And I'm going to say that again. Don't you think that the president is the highest person or I should say the highest employee that we employ in this country, because he is not. And I'm going to explain that to you too. If the president wants to get something done, what does he have to do? Well, I'm going to tell you what he has to do. Approved through Congress. So again, Congress is one of the three branches of government. Didn't I for you, ladies and gentlemen? So God told me that if we get the three branches of government that we pay our tax dollars to, that supposed to be looking out for our band, and we tell them after we block up the highways, because that's what God said do. Because right now, Donald Trump has the country shut down by a minimum of 70%, by a minimum of federal workers in them. That's shutting this country down, people. Whether you know it or not, that is shutting this country down. These people cannot feed their families. They're getting ready to lose their houses. What fucking more do you want? What fucking more do you want? So that's why God came to me. Somebody who got some balls. And he said, my son, this is what I need you to do. I need you to assemble my people, and I need you to get them to do 30% of work. Get them to go state by state by state by state by state and shut ways and leave them blocked until you have every state completely blocked, until they are unpassable. Until then, and then you give your demands to the three branches of government, because they are the employees that you have down there. You, we the people, the bosses. Then you give your demands to your employees, and you tell your employees that you want the other employees fired, which is Donald Trump and everybody that he brought in with him, because we can do that. We don't have to have no special session. We ain't got to have no meeting about it. So-called voted them in, cheated in, whatever. Now we come together, which is what God is saying by blocking up the roads. And then we turn around and we just tell them that you are fired. And then that's that. We don't have to do nothing else after that. And then God says that, tell him that he got 3 days to get it done. That's all. 3 days. And then you turn around after that. And then he says, yes, they're going to come try to. And we don't answer questions. Because way of trying to manipulate you. The same thing as with the news media. We don't answer questions. We gave you our demands because we the boss. Now I'm going to flip this around for you, y'all. What happens if you had to be to work within the next 15, 20 minutes? And you got to your job. And you got in there. And your boss, whether it be a he or a she, walked up to you and said, hey, Mr. Smith, Mr. Johnson, whomever, you're fired. Now what? They ain't got to give you no excuse. They ain't got to sit and plead with you. They don't have to do shit. But you're fired. Now fired. And then you done. That's all they have to do. The same thing God is telling us to do now, y'all, because we pay taxes. Now is y'all starting to understand what we should have been understanding? They've been fooling us for all of these years. They've been fooling years sitting up. We should have actually been the boss. Okay? They've been sitting down in Washington. They've been the employee boss because we never stood up. We never stood up and challenged them for anything. We getting all the dollars that go to Washington, hundreds and billions of dollars, and they take that shit for themselves. A prime example again. If you got somebody down there that's making $100,000 a year, and they only do one term of office for 4 years, okay? Now you figure if they don't never spend a dime of their money, they put it in the bank. That's $400,000 that they stood down because the one term lasts for 4 years. I'll give them that. So if they put it in the bank and let's just say they made, say what, $50,000 interest, $450,000 that they got. How the fuck? Now listen very carefully. How the fuck did they just come out of there with $50 million? How? How did they come from $450,000 to $50 million? Because they stole our taxpayers' dollars, y'all. This is what a lot of them down there are doing. This is what they doing. And this is what we gotta stop. It's like a lot of them, as soon as they get there, all that money that's down there, our money, they take it. So this God is showing us that the party is over. The party is over. You got a guy down here right now that's a hateful ass motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing real quick. The latest thing that he's doing right now with this Section 8. Now, when God came and empowered me to help him get, he gave me this much amount of power. And y'all might think that, you might call me a dumbass motherfucker. I'm going to tell you what I know. I'm going to tell you what I know. They getting ready to do Section 8. And I see right through Donald Trump. Now, I'm going to tell you how good I am. He ordered Ben Carson to fix housing effective immediately. What the fuck do you mean by fix housing effective immediately? How can you effective? It wasn't nothing wrong with it for Bush. It wasn't nothing wrong Obama. So why is there something wrong with it for you? Effective immediately. Because he having a problem because they promised people about this wall, all of this, and he turned around and he done told, give them they food stamps and they cash early for February. Let them go ahead and get that stuff from the supermarket and guzzle up all of that stuff. Because when I kicked them out and they done already spent up their February money when February come, and then February the 8th, and I kick them out of Section 8 housing. I got them. I got them. Because when the news cameras come and they see the poor motherfuckers getting out on the street with their kids, and he said, I got them. I got him. Because he said the news people gonna report that, and that's gonna get blamed on the Democrats because they should have gave. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. That's what he gonna say. I'm just telling you the truth. Whether you want to hear it or not, gonna say. And so and you can call it whatever, but I'm telling you, getting ready to get out before it's too late. Wake up. To do 30%, because Donald Trump just did 70% of work. And we can't do 30% of work by going out here, going to every state and start blocking up the highways and then leave them blocked up And then we tell our employees that we paying our fucking tax dollars to what we want. We can't do. If we can't do that, then guess what? We deserve every fucking thing that he do to us. Because we some dumb sons of bitches. Just like he already called us. We deserve it. We deserve it. We deserve it. We deserve it. Give it to us. We deserve it. Kick us out of Section 8. Take the EBT cards. Take the cash. We deserve to be kicked out in the street because we ain't shit. We won't never be shit. We can't do shit. We deserve everything that happened to us. Because it don't make no sense. 800,000 plus people is going to work and he going to take that money too. All that money is being held still down there in Washington. He going to find a way to take some of that. All the Section 8 money is being held now by the government. All the food stamp money is being held by the government. All that cash money is being held by the government. Oh, damn, I forgot, y'all. Who is the federal government? Us. We some dumb motherfuckers. We got one white man down there. We the government. We the government. With our money. And we got one white man down there treating us like a piece of shit. Because we won't get up off of our ass about our money, about our government, and do shit about it. And it's very simple because we got God. We got God. The man that created the heavens and the earth. And he's telling us what to do. Because he already know how this is going to play out. He already know. And you mean to tell me that we can't sit here and do what he said? Then guess what? That's crazy. That's crazy. So again, like I said, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's just one of those things. Yep, it's just one of those things. So again, like I said, we need to turn around and we need to get this together, because anybody who gets to see this here live feed, y'all need to wake up, and you need to wake the fuck up real fast, because again, this guy is getting ready to hold the Section 8 and EBT people. He getting ready to hold them hostage, and all because of a wall. All because of a wall. He getting ready to start putting people out of Section 8 housing for a wall. Now, do that make any sense? Do that make any sense? I mean, seriously, do that make any sense? He getting ready to start putting people out of a house just so he can get a wall built, and just because he promised somebody. And the thing that I don't understand about it is this. One or two things about this wall. Either the company he got down there is going to be his company under disguise, or it's going to be his friends down there that's going to be help building the wall, and they going to give him a cut of $5.7 billion of our. Why you think he fighting so hard, y'all? Why you think this devil motherfucker is fighting so fucking hard? Why you think he fighting so hard? Out it. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. But I told y'all, when God came to me and told me, God don't ask for nothing, he tell you. When God came to me and told me what to do, he gave me step by step by step by step by step by step by step instructions what to do. And this is why I tried to do this 5 or 6 months ago. And anybody who know me, they're lying. I was all over Facebook Live, emails to Cory Booker, CNN, throwing shit up left and right. Can't get no help. I done been YouTube before trying to get all this done. Black Lives Matter, move on. I've been going to test them kids when they was walking all out of school and everything. I've been trying. But right now, he came back to me again because this guy done cut up so bad. 50%. So when put people out of housing, and that's the thing, walking down the street because they got kicked out of their house and all that kind. Man, that shit is gonna hurt me to my heart, man. I mean, cause some people, security of this country, he really would have stayed more than 2 minutes at wouldn't embarrass him on ML. He wouldn't be embarrassed and have the news media come to, well, President, how come you didn't turn right around and say, so why should I sit up here and try to steal part of God's people? I didn't sit up here and say, God said, get his people. We need to get to the roadways, lock them up, passable. North, you can't get no food, can't get no, then they're going to want to know what's going on. You gave your order what to do to your highest employees. You got down in Washington, and that's that. They had 3 days to do it. But see, the first thing is this. They're going to look with their eyes like this because you know why? Because nothing like this ain't never happened before. We never rolled out. But the one thing is, you better figure it out and get together so that you are not doing an adequate job. They can't assemble and fire you. Because again, if you yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, like I said, I'm switching back and forth between YouTube and Facebook. So I'm getting ready to run and get on Facebook. Like I said, I'm gonna be back and forth, y'all, back and forth. So I ask y'all to check me out on Facebook too. So I'm gonna end this for right now, but I will be on Facebook if anybody wanna follow me on Facebook. I'll be on Facebook as well. Thanks for coming up, checking me out. Holla.